Hey everyone, final Guild War of the season. Let's make it count. It's gonna be a close war, that I already know. So let's get right to it without any further ado. So today we are fighting some Asian guild. I've seen a few Japanese names, so I guess they're Japanese. But anyway, our first enemy is going to be Pekora. At least that's what this middle part really reads. And I already prepared my teams. So, round one, Ren, Bossa Runka, and Urban Shadow Shu. Round two, Lady of the Scales, Frieren, and Setsuka. So for round one, we'll be going with Briar on top speed. Well, it's not my top speed, but it's high speed. 312, some effectiveness. We don't have any soulburn here. Should be fine though. I have plenty of ER, effectiveness 164. This should reliably hopefully debuff Arunka and or Shu, but I don't really care, honestly. All she's here for is basically just denying revives. She's on renewed will, so we push ahead, more attack. The attack is kind of whatever, but the push is nice. Then we've got Yoha on my standard RTA build. I don't think I need anything else. 295 speed. 295 speed is very important to know here because and the speed tuning with Briar Witch. So 295 multiplied by 105, which is the speed RNG factor, means she has a range up to 309.75 speed, meaning my Briar has to be 310 speed or higher to guarantee the outspeed unaffected by speed RNG. And then we've got my Genesis Ras, standard RTA build, nothing too fancy. We do get a soulburn, but I don't think we'll need it. Yeah, so she's 162 speed. Now, if we take Yoha's passive, it increases our speed by 50%, or not 50 speed, but the CR. So in that case, we divide the 162 by 0.5, because that's a CR push in this case. And we end up at 324, so we are guaranteed to outspeed the Shu. The Shu will never take a turn in this case, and will just die like a dog. Alright, round two. We've got a very tanky comp. I assume that both scales, that Scales moves first and Frieren moves second. And Setsuka moves first, but that's going to be besides the point. So I've got my standard Boss Arunka. If she counters Frieren, it's going to be over immediately, basically. Then we've got our LRK. I put him on Adamant Shield. I don't really think I need Crown of Glory here because Frieren is in the front row for some reason. So she will take all the damage from the other units taking damage from Last Rider Crows as free, and she will pop immediately, and then Boss Arunka takes care of her virtually. So that should be fine, I suppose. I mean, I've contemplated going for 3F. That would also be a pretty good option, honestly. But I will actually no, I'm gonna go 3F. Yeah, let's go 3F, I suppose. Actually I can't because I would have to do this differently. So let's go 3F. Should be same deal. We take a little bit more damage, but that's what Rana is here for. Whenever somebody counters or gets countered, dual attacks. I sped up my Rana, as you can tell. She usually is 155 speed. She's now 229. I gave her a little more HP. She has less ER now, but because we have Boss Arunka, ER shouldn't play much of a role. Brackets, I hope. And even if we do have LRK with us for immunity, so we should be bing chilling. Let's make sure nobody attacks. Nobody does. So let's get this rolling. All right. Let's check the R bar. Yeah, pretty much all as expected. Boss Arunka is going to push in front. The Shu won't. Unless this is... oh, it's POV Shu. Huh? It is also... Oh, we did land a couple of death breaks, which is very nice. So let's push up. What I was going to say is if this... Ruel is on Idol's Shield, the Shu might cut, but she really does not. So let's reduce the HP of Boss Arunka here. Just so we can check for Artie. Nothing too fancy apparently, so it might be just a standard one. The death breaks don't matter at all. Of course he pens damage, but yeah, it's nice. So this should get rid of pretty much the entire team. Yeah, that was very nice and clean. no chance for the enemy to win here. Alright, then that's gonna take a bit longer, I was about to say. That's awkward. I'm just gonna S1. So we get our immunity stripped here, I suppose. In an ideal world scenario, we just proc the Freedom right away. Yeah. Okay. 16k HP scales. 9.4k, so this is enter. What is this count? Is this can't be full nuke either. We didn't counter, whatever. Doesn't strip, whatever. Yeah, okay. Freeren's dead now. Okay. I am a little bit confused what the purpose of this is. Let us free. But this looks pretty much unlosable from this point on. As soon as Boss Arunka decides to counter, we might win. The faster, that is. We won't lose anyway, but yeah. Arunka! Ding ding ding! Counter, please! I mean, the... okay, we did not proc here. Yeah, Arunka gets feared. Really, surely. We're not missing. We'll probably miss here. We don't. Let's get immunity back. Ideal what scenario we miss, get countered. The Setsuka moves next and dies right away. Perfect, she procs here, we heal back to 4. And yeah, that's gonna be game, because Setsuka takes turn next, so that will be about it. Arunka is AFK, I don't even know why I have counter set on her, but I guess it's for fun. And it's over. Yeah, that was not it, brothers. Anyway, we'll take those 3 wins. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, second attack of the day. Round 1, we are fighting against Rinak, Setsuka, and Genesis Ras. So I'll be using my Moondom on my standard build. I don't think it matters really much what the stats are, as long as she's fast enough. She also pushes, but we don't really need that here. Then we're using Benamaru. He has to be on Symbol of Cringe, Symbol of Unity. So he cannot miss Setsuka under any circumstances. Actually, he will never be able to miss Setsuka, but in the event that this Renak is on a dodge RT, actually even that doesn't matter. Yeah, even that doesn't matter. It's whatever. I'll keep it on this RD. It should be fine. And lastly, we have my standard tank Hecat from RTA. It should be fine. This team will probably only take the S2, S3 from Renak, and that's gonna be about it. Because otherwise I'm too fast for this. Bottom team, we've got Passetti, Bossa Ronka, and New Kid Aiden. Technically speaking, this isn't the safest comp that I'm trying here, but it should still win, I guess. I hope. Brackets, I hope. So we've got Haram, standard build for Hasedi gameplay, protection set, and lots of HP in that case. I am on Bird's Eye View just to generate a few more souls. And then we have Argent Wave Spire on Summer Photogenic. So in the event that the boss Arunka is on POV, we do ignore that POV and can just blast through it, otherwise standard build. And lastly, we've got Spirit Iceline. I also put her on Summer Photogenic, just so yeah, I can ignore any damage sharing effects. So this should be fine. Brackets, I hope, like I said. And we'll see how this goes, basically. This New Kid Aiden might still be our father, but we'll find out, I suppose. Alright, let's quickly make sure nobody else already tagged him. Nope, nobody did. Perfect. So let's dive right in and see how this goes. Yep, as expected, Renard moves first. It's full damage too. Moves into my a cut. Whatever. Moves once more into a cut. It is still whatever. We take no damage. Let's push ourselves back up here. Let's send this into Setsuka. That blows her up. We didn't quite blow up Renak, but whatever. Let's get rid of grass here. And the Renak won't do much here. She does take another turn though, which is kind of whatever. Alright. Good. And that's about it for Renak. These Renak defenses are super soft. Alright. Let's see if this is a trap. And, Shepherd of the Hollow. So it might actually be just full damage. We'll see when it gets T. Poof. It is not a trap, which is cool. So, 89, 90, she pushes up only 20, we push up 50. So we should be fine because this doesn't push up. Yeah. Ideal world scenario, we just kill him. Whatever. Let's see. Oh, weird. Very anticlimactic in that case. Just hit 30%. Okay, that was very nice and clean, both fights. Today seems to be a rather quick day. So let's move on. By the way, I'm not attacking towers because there are no more towers left. So don't blame me. Anyways, let's move on to the last attack of the day. Alright, final attack of the day, final attack of the season even, against Garmin. Round 1, we've got Yulha, Apoc Ravi, and Genesis Ross. We'll be using Sinji, my Sinji, on immunity set, protection set, on Candlestick, with release imprint, just so I have also 222 BR. So even if this is a trap, Genesis Ross on 100 or 100 effectiveness, we will always resist. So we should be fine. Just low speed, so we take our time. Then I've slowed down my scales. She's on bird's eye view. She has a little bit more HP because my scales died last time against Apoc Ravi. Now this time I don't really care because it's my last attack, but might as well, right? And then we've got Spirit Isoline. In the event that the Apoc is on POV, I bring Summer Photogenic. Standard RTA build though. Nothing too fancy. Round 2. A classic. Scales, Freeran, and Dien will bring my top speed Renak, 327 speed, 3.5k attack. That's good. Then we've got Yamsenya. High HP. I don't have Pursuit. I don't really think I need it. And then we've got Hekat. Standard build. Well, standard, so to say, for Guild War, 37k HP, 10% here, so we are already at 40k, plus the release imprint from Young Senya, plus Proof of Friendship means my Hekat is gonna end up at 45k or so HP. So, should be fine. Let's make sure the bro hasn't been attacked yet. Nope, nothing, nobody else attacked, so let's get right into it and close out the season. So let's take this seriously for once. Okay, so I see we outsped. That's cool. Let's get rid of Yulha then. Not quite. Let's see if she's on Storm Sword. She is? Okay. Just prolongs the fight, I suppose. Ras gets pushed. That's whatever though. Well, S3. Ras S2s into our Sinji with proc candlestick, but it doesn't matter right now. So Ras gets countered here, but since he's at 62.8, 62 KHP, this won't really do much. Let's S3. Spears should still survive this first S3 from Apoc. But we have 70% mitigation. Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's send this into Yoha. I already used my empowered one, so that's fine. Yeah, let's send it with Soulburn. We can actually. Do I want to find out whether she's on? Actually, I will still lab, so it should be fine. Even if she counters, so it should be fine. Oh, she's very, very squishy, which is good for us in that case. Let's send this into Ras. Should be fine. Let's see. Ideally, this goes into Celine. That's the perfect target. That gets rid of 8-proc here. And super, super clean second attack. Wait, that's the first attack, never mind. Already a little bit ahead of myself. First attack. But yeah, very clean first attack. Alright. No losses today. Brother. Oh yeah, we outsped. Perfect. No prolonging with another S2. Okay. Last attack. Let's hope it's as clean as it's been so far. We outsped by quite a good margin as well. With S2 into Dien. With S3 into Dien. This gets rid of Dien. Brackets, I hope, but it should. Perfect. And depending on how much HP this Frieren has, this will get rid of Frieren as well. She's dead. So we won because we deal 11.5k damage on the Senya S2 proc. And Frieren goes poof. Oh, 11.7k. Yeah, nice. Let's S3 here. Yeah, this pushes up scales. She will fear my Renark, whatever. And now it's just playing it down because we cannot lose from this position anymore. Only 3 ends throughout the entire season. Very, very nice, I'd say. Very nice, I like it. And that's it pretty much for the final season. Let's check out the Guild War performance right now. Yeah, this looks good. If the last people... So how much can they actually make? I believe that we have still a big fortress up, right? Scenery is down. No, they have all fortresses down. They have all strongholds down. Yeah. And I believe we have... No, we also have all strongholds down. So yeah, this should be a win. If everybody plays, all the people win. They only have a max of, I believe, 12k that they can go for. And we have 7 more people, so this should be fine. By the way, I pretty much farmed today, so this is my performance. I got 8 shields, so I guess I'm gonna get MVP. 2 full defenses. Yeah, I have my trap comes farmed. Both are traps in this case. People actually fell for this, especially this one. It was actually a chirp comp against something like this, where you want to play fast. Obviously, the most obvious counter is the Briar Cleave. This Briar Cleave pretty much clears like 99% of comps these days, but that's the only solution. And it also is not safe because my Iseria can counter and she's gonna cut unless you have a 300 yen. That's all I'm gonna say about my defense in this case and why it's a trap. So yeah, so I hope we win, because if we win, we end up Emperor for the first time as Kudaistop. That'd be super cool, because right now we are rank 98, so we really need this win. But yeah, let's wrap it up for today. All right, that's it for the season of Guild War. I'm gonna hope that everybody, the last 7 people that need to play, win, so we get our Emperor frame for the guild finally. That'd be great. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know on Monday for the next Guild War video. That's going to be more fun. I'm going to do quick battles. Maybe I'll do one game with Ruiza in the team. I haven't built her yet, but I've gotten her. I'll upload my poll video probably either Saturday or Sunday, because I want to do some more edits to this. It's going to take some time, and I'm not still very much familiar with editing or doing actual editing, so to say. But it's going to be a fun video. And yeah, we'll see each other on the weekend again for the gacha video. So have a wonderful rest of the Friday evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're from. See ya Saturday or Sunday. Bye-bye.